What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Business Breakthrough. Today, I'm here with Ricardo for round 2, and today we're going to talk about taking action and the payment that you must make for procrastinating. And Ricardo's a good sport. He knows this, and I think he came away with a lot of good advice and some action steps that I think are going to help him get to the next level. So the Business Breakthrough starts right now. Contractors all over the world are wanting more time, more freedom, more impact. The way we do this is through implementing systems, processes, standards. Welcome to the Contractor Secrets Podcast. Here we hit business strategy, coaching, mindset, motivation, the tools you need for success. So strap in, listen up, and get ready to grow on the Contractor Secrets Podcast. All right, what's up, everyone? I'm here with my good friend Ricardo. We're back round 2. Ding, ding, ding. Here for the Business Breakthrough, man. And he just gave me a kind of a little bit of a synopsis. So you're doing well. Sounds like you still got the one crew, right?
Right, one crew, 3 guys, and I'll jump in here and there. But starting off the year, I really haven't been jumping in hands on. Swing by the job.
You're in a polo on a Thursday afternoon. That's good. That's a good sign that and our jobs happening right now.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So you have crossed a really important threshold in business. So what are we talking about today, man? What is an area that you're frustrated with? Let's put it that way, or maybe you just you want to turn the corner on.
I guess I just really want to know what's next for me. We just got done running through the Dripjobs, guys. So I know I wanted to take that on. I have yet to set up a payroll service. And I know that's the last thing you told me, like, go get that taken care of. A couple months later, I still haven't taken care of. And I wanted to talk about that again. I think the next big thing is let's make more money, I can say, because we're in people's mouth. Like I'm realtors know me.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that because, last time we spoke, I know that I told you got to get payroll together. Yeah. And then I know I told you that you needed to market. Right. Both of those things, had you have taken action on.
Marketing, I've been doing since day one. So that's never been an issue.
Well, no, paid marketing. Because in terms of the organic marketing, there's a reason why I always recommend paid marketing. Right. And I mostly recommend it because you have a lot more control.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to create a process that works. Now, look, like I said, we talked about your system. I know in terms of your system, it's more blow and go, or it was. Are you still doing those new construction, builds, or have you ventured into?
We're doing residential repaints.
Oh, good. Okay, so you stopped doing those new builds.
No, I was never doing them. I just made sure that I was on the right boat. So I'm still saying no, thank you. Like custom homes out in custom $1 million homes, no, thank you. I can pick up the phone. Oh, I'm like, you know what? I'd be more than interested, but right now we're a 4-man crew, 3 mans without me. We're not interested. And the thing is, I don't need those jobs. By the time I finish one custom residential residential new build or custom shit, I have 2-3 jobs done. So that's where I'm at. Like I said, as far as marketing, I'm not struggling. I've been telling people, I'm now booking for the second week of June with deposits in. So I
think that's great. So it's not so much how to make more money; it's how to hire and build another team.
Okay. And I knew you were gonna say that, and that's why I've been hesitant to jump on, because I was just like, I need to be ready for what he's gonna throw at me. So I guess this is the same thing that I've told you last time.
Well, no, we got to go back though, because your first team isn't. I'll be honest, bro. The first team isn't 100.
Exactly,
because there's no leadership there.
Right. So we have the foreman, my right hand man, the man I can trust, and he can lead the crew. But the 2 guys still need to learn, stuck repairs, drywall repairs, spraying. So, I kind of felt.
Well, I think that the thing is that there's a couple of things that need to be addressed right off the bat, right? In terms of setting up payroll, after this call, if you don't take care of that within the next 24 hours, you're not going to, it's got to be done. It's one of those things that you might look at and put off because you might think man, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what to do. That's challenging, bro. But leaders in business, I'll be honest with you, bro, there's things that are super uncomfortable for me to do, but I just know I got to put my head down and freaking do it and figure it out. And you got to build that muscle, bro, because there's no excuse to not have had that done that long ago. All right. Because you got to realize it's hurting your team. And I know you don't want to hurt your team. You value your team, bro. I hear you. I hear it in you. You love it. You're in it. Like, dude, you're passionate about this just like I am. But then again, you had to make the transition from caring about yourself and your endeavors. Like, I'm sure you want to get a mortgage and you want to get a nicer car and you want to get what you want in life. But guess what? They can't unless they have money on the books. And maybe we talked about this before about them not being able to be on the books. That's a different conversation. We're not going to go there, but that's for you to figure out how to grow in a different direction, because it's hard to grow a business off of that. It is.
No, yeah, I know, I do know. So whoever you recommended I go with, I forget their name. I
Gusto.
did reach out, Gusto. I reached out to them within like hours. I had a whole meeting set up, and then someone connected me with whoever does their payroll service. I had a meeting set up with them, but I guess I've just been a little, to not say bad words, you know.
No, that's okay, man. I appreciate the honesty, dude. This is about
being
you,
honest, bro. They put it on the back burner.
This conversation, bro, is literally, you know everything I'm gonna say, but I think sometimes you need a little push. I'm telling you, you have these intangible characteristics about you in terms of your personality, how you sell, how you convey your vision, how you motivate your team, how you direct people. You have all the raw talent, bro. You're like a high school athlete who gets offers from college. But when you get to college, you got to step your stuff up, bro. You got to refine the skills. And if you just stay raw talent in college, you won't get picked up in the NFL. Yeah. College is your time to refine the things you suck at, like the disciplines required to maintain and operate a successful operation. And that is saying no to temptation. In other words, jobs that aren't in your realm, and being bold and taking action on things that are uncomfortable that you know will benefit the whole, even if you don't get a direct return right now. Yeah, you obviously know that you're comfortable. There's no reason to do Gusto. Your employees certainly aren't asking for it.
They don't go for it.
They don't want the taxes coming out.
They get paid every Friday and they get paid well. But yeah.
They don't care.
No, yeah.
They don't care. But then you don't want cash from your customers. You want check. Yeah. Why? Because it makes your business bank account look better. Right? Yep. But you got to realize that you have to understand that when you grow, you got to be able to attract good talent. You want people that want that. They need it to survive. Exactly. They need paychecks to prove income so they can advance in their own personal endeavors. And you hold the key to that. So if you want to build a strong team, you need to structure your business in a way that a strong team would want to be a part of.
Yeah.
You survived, you got through it, you made it through trudging along, and you did it, bro. You should be extremely proud of yourself. Now you got to refine it, bro.
Yeah. I am, and like I said last time, I don't think they'd mind it. It's just a matter of me stop being lazy, put it on the back burner, and play with number 2 where it makes sense. Because they
the reason why is because you don't have a strong enough why as to why it's important to do it. Because right now it's I should do it. Yeah. It's not I must do it. Right. It's different. Yeah. I should probably do that. Yeah. For what?
Has to get done.
But you're not thinking about the fact when one of the people that comes to work for you every day and their wife goes, honey, I want to get out of this apartment because maybe they're not happy where they live.
Yeah.
And guess what? They say, all right, well, I work. Let me see if we can go apply for somewhere. And they get to that place and they say, sure, all you got to do is show us your pay stubs.
Yeah.
Nothing's there, bro. Yeah. That's a strong enough reason to take care of it, if you ask me. These people come to work for you every day.
Yep. Has to get done. I'll get done.
Got to get done. There's no question. And then guess what? That turns into getting an accountant, actually having books done the right way. Yeah. You need the payroll in order to do that, or else an accountant's going to laugh at you.
So as far as for tracking your supplies and whatnot, how are you tracking that?
All done through your business bank account. So do you have a business bank account?
I do. And I have a card I give to the guys for like in case we have to pay.
Love it. I'm a fan of credit cards in business because you just rack it up and then you pay it off. You know, it's great, but all the accountant's going to do is going to ask you for access to that bank account, ask you for access to that credit card, and it's going to pull all that data electronically, put it into a ledger. The bookkeeper organizes it, and then the accountant oversees it, and then obviously does quarterly and sometimes semi-annually or annual tax returns on it.
What are you using to bookkeep? QuickBooks?
No, I hire an accountant to do that.
Oh,
$300 a month. They bookkeep and then they handle the accounting. It's nothing.
not bad.
And if you're thinking, well, that's a lot of money, you should really identify how much you're losing by not taking advantage of deductions. That's what they do. Their only job is to literally minimize your expense to the IRS.
Get your stuff straight.
You got to utilize it, right? So
Yeah.
in terms of paid marketing, when you did not pull the trigger, when I referred you to someone, guess what you missed out on?
Well, a bunch of leads.
Not a bunch of leads. You missed out on the experience of how to nurture and manage ad spend and leads, which right now you still don't know if you haven't done it.
Yeah.
It's not easy. You have to learn the game of taking a lead from outer space, nurturing it as a potential customer, getting them on the schedule and converting it to a sale.
Right. Well, the thing was, you had told me not to do Eric or Dripjobs because we were gonna take care of in-house first, you know, like have a real business, which now it's like we're so super busy with work, so I got to take care of in-house, get it going.
I know,
then
but here's the thing. This is what I care about. Right now, you are successful. You're not, it's not like I'm telling you you're failing. I'm just saying there's two things that I care most about. Number one, can you sustain the success? And number two, can you replicate the success? Can you reverse engineer what you did and do it again? And if you've survived solely based off of hustling, which I know you did, then that's hard to repeat and scale.
Right.
You need a system. Eric provides a system. A paid marketer provides a system for you. And you just said you wanted to systemize. That's why you did a Dripjobs demo today. So I love that. I'm just saying that, bro, I want you to be a multimillionaire. I want you to have provided jobs for 20 or 30 individuals. I want you to be on top of your business. Right now, you're playing a small game because you're counting the cost. Stop counting the cost. First thing you asked me when you looked at Dripjobs, what's the cost? After that demo, do you really care?
Fuck no.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Who cares, bro?
So much time bullshitting. You know, going through leads, following up, like.
Yeah, bro. What's the cost of your time, Ricardo? Your time.
8 hours every day.
Valuable. You know what I'm saying? But I just want you to see these blind spots. Don't worry about the cost. Spend the money on the marketing. Launch it. Watch what happens. See what happens. You're going to do two things. You're either going to learn, okay, or you're going to win. That's it. You're going to learn or you're going to win. And then guess what? When you learn, you're going to make a better decision as a business owner next time. So when growth comes your way, that's good. I'm not excited about you being booked out by June. I think that's cool, but guess what? That's your fault for not having a team that can handle that demand. You've done well creating the demand. Now, can you handle it? It's not even fun for you to go on an estimate right now because people will deny you because you're so far booked out. That's not cool.
When I pick up the phone, I let them know, like, yo, I'm booked out for June.
That's not cool.
I know.
That's not cool. You earned that phone call, and guess what? You can't even fulfill the demand of your marketing or however you've done it up until this point.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm a killer, so like they know who they're messing with. So like, okay, cool, we'll wait. And then that's when I'm like, all right, cool. Like you're gonna wait. I'm gonna go out to the estimate.
Not everyone's doing that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you got a couple people that love you. And you're not a killer. You're an awesome salesperson and business owner.
Oh, I'm the best in the West. I advertise.
I love that. I love that, man. Wear that. Wear that.
Oh, we do. Oh, we do.
I know. I could tell. But listen, what's the plan for hiring? Because I do not condone you putting out an ad for hiring unless you have a payroll system set up. There's 0% chance.
Oh yeah, payroll gets done. What I'm gonna do is go again with the people you said. What's it again?
Gusto. There's a link in the podcast.
Because I already have an email. I have everything set up with them. I was getting phone calls left and right from them, and then I'm gonna meet with that person in person here in town and see what he provides. Just because I just like to see stuff. Like I run around with an actual calendar, bro.
Bro, to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you what that'll do. It'll just prolong getting it done. Like, I mean, this is one of those things. Just get it done, bro. Just don't want Gusto after this call. Sign up, finish it up. Tell your guys, hey, what's your email? I'm going to send you an onboarding link to put in your bank account, and you're going to start getting paid through here.
Yeah. Well, it's because I just want to see what taxes take away to like make
Google
sure
that. It's going to be FICA, Social Security, and unemployment tax. You should factor in about 10%.
20
And then you
bucks.
got to have, and then we didn't even have the conversation about workers' comp yet, bro.
Well, workers' comp is
So-
where we go because I'm really close with the guy who does my insurance, and he's like, dude, that's what's next for you. Like, let's get this going. And
No,
then
that's good for him, but it needs to be
payroll,
tied to your
workers'
payroll.
comp, and then I'm gonna go get my license in.
You could do the workers' comp through Gusto. It ties to your payroll.
Well, he could probably give me a better deal. The guy.
Which,
We'll see.
I mean, in terms of the better deal, guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to relay your payroll information to him every single week so he can calculate your premium. That's going to be a pain in the butt. In terms of a better deal, it's not up to him to get you a better deal anyway, because the state determines how much it is.
I got to do it. I don't have to.
Man, you're boxing me right now, bro. I'm trying to get you to another level. I'm being honest with you, man. You're thinking way too hard on this payroll thing.
Yeah.
Way too hard. That's just a step to get you to be able to fulfill the demand of your marketing that you've done up to this point.
Yeah. No, honestly, it's just comfort. That's what it is. It's comfort. Like, you know,
Comfortable every day.
why is it that my guys don't know how to spray? And last time we spoke, you told me like, give them a door, like,
I mean, here's the
Another
reality.
thing for you, when you were in this stage that I'm in right now, were you visiting the job every day? Because I've had it to where
Every day.
I've had it to where we've completed jobs and like I just sold it because we did it like this.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that if you've gotten to that point. I mean, in the beginning I was there every day, just wanting to see
because
the
it is a
process.
drive. I am driving pretty far.
But here's the problem with you, and I know this for a fact. You told me this before, and we haven't even talked about this. You have a A personality who works with his blinders on, who knocks out most of the work, and you have helpers that aren't learning and engaged and growing in your business.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool and all, but I mean, it could be better. You could be there teaching, I mean, you could be there creating some sort of structure for them to learn how to spray and pick up the slack. And I mean, there's so much here, Ricardo. I mean, you might look at it and think, man, I'm killing it. I'm successful. But dude, if I put you,
I know, bro.
If I put you to the challenge to redo this and reverse engineer this, number one, you're 90% dependent on this one guy. When he doesn't show up for work, how stressed are you?
Well, we got to find something for the other guys to do.
Which is what? Cleaning?
Do trim, mask window.
They can't do anything without this guy.
Yeah.
That's a problem, don't you think?
No, it is. It definitely is.
So if you owned a restaurant and you were the owner of the restaurant, what would happen if the head chef left and you didn't know how to cook?
You got to close down for the night.
You got to close down for the night, right? And your customers are the ones who suffer.
Yeah.
It's not fair. So part of it's your fault for not having anyone else at that level of skill to balance out that workload.
Right. And the thing was, I was that, like, if he's not there, okay, I'll drive you guys. So like, I've gotten to the point like, okay, cool. If he doesn't show up, I still need you guys to go. We need to show up to the job site. So like, for example, this week they did trim in one day, which to me, I was like, yo, good shit. Like, this is a 4,000 square feet home, 2 stories that you guys did the full trim. Like, props to you guys, like.
If I asked you how hard would it be for you, or no, I won't go there. Let's put it this way. If I tasked you with finding an employee right now, what would you do?
To find an employee?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what's it called? Well, Facebook, Instagram. I'm known here in the Valley. So I know a lot of people. I know a lot of painters. I know someone I can call tomorrow. I know a couple of people I can call tomorrow. It's like, show up to his job and spray. I'll give you 300 cash. So I know a lot of people like that, but there's a reason why they're not working for me. A lot of people do shitty work out here and they don't care.
Well,
so
I want you to think beyond Ricardo.
what's it called? I know you want me to say, but what's it called? I'm forgetting the name of it.
Well, I mean, in terms of like yeah, I get it. Like Indeed is where you want to go.
There you go. Indeed.
Yeah, like Indeed. But I'm just saying, like, you've got to master that structure, bro. Like that structure is, I need you to start thinking corporate, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you're surprised at your success in a way. And it's like, there's a whole nother level above where you're at, bro, where it's like, what you did to get there was great. It's time to start thinking big.
And you know what the biggest thing is? I've never seen a business like be able to observe a business bigger than where I have my business now. That's the bigger thing. Like everybody I've seen have a business is stuck at this level. And that's the thing, like, I'm doing better. And I'm not saying I'm doing better than people, but I'm doing good because I don't even have to manually do shit now,
Ricardo, you're building your business right now on a foundation that's sand. It looks good. It's shiny. But guess what? If you keep going up, you're going to fail. You have no accountant. You have no payroll service. You have no workers' comp. That's not success, bro.
Yeah.
Success right now in a sense that you're generating money. Yes. You have a team that's working for you and you feel good that you're going and doing sales every day, brother. That I can appreciate that, but I care about you. And I'm telling you, handle your stuff. Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
I know you're going to the gym every day. You handle that.
Yeah. Oh, we have to go. You got me sweating over here, Tanner. You got me sweating, bro.
Would you
Like,
call
I
yourself?
gotta get it done, bro. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to say that. What was this?
You're a leader, bro. You got the brand on. You're looking good. You know, you're feeling good. I admire your energy. You're going to be successful if you just listen to me and get your payroll out of the way. Hire an accountant. Stop trying to hire friends. No, hire who I'm telling you. Go on Gusto. Get the workers' comp through there. Get all that done. Okay, that's out of the way. And then all you need is an accountant. I can connect you with an accountant that just does accounting for for painters.
To do it.
I mean, you know, you want the resources, I'll give them to you. I mean, I'm telling you, you got to think like you're doing 5 million a year, bro.
Yeah.
And you need employees.
You know what the worst part is though? Like, it's there. Like, I know I can have another crew busy right now because, like, I'm telling you,
but my concern to you, my biggest concern right now is that you don't know how to properly recruit. And then when you recruit, you don't know how to manage them in a way that allows them to grow within a healthy environment because you don't have one. You have one person that does 90% of the work. He has 3 helpers around them. There's no leadership there aside from you, and you're excited to not have to be on the job. So sometimes you go 3 or 4 days without being there.
Well, it's not even that I'm out here bullshitting. Well, some bullshitting, but like I was doing 3 estimates per day, and I'm still doing it. Like today, I have.
I'm not saying you're at the bar. I'm telling you, you're just not there nurturing the environment and ensuring that there's a culture happening there, that there's growth happening there, that people are bought in. You need to be using this one crew as a test subject to see what you did wrong, what personalities you need for the next crew. I mean, that's the reality of it. What roles you need, how they achieve the next level, how raises are determined.
Yeah.
I mean, you are the business. You got to understand that these people are 100% dependent on you to dictate whether they grow or whether they fail. That's it. Remember when you worked for somebody? What job did you work for before this?
I was doing a foreman job without spraying. So I had to work
before this. What did you do? Was there ever a time where you worked in a store?
I've been in the paint industry since I was 12. I sold life insurance. I had an internship, but that was a 3-month internship. Then I did well. I sold. That's where I learned how to sell. And it sounds rude, but to bullshit people. And I mean,
yeah, I mean, I don't think it's that. I think
the thing is, I've been picturing myself doing this, and it's just, you know, another thing was this all came too slow and too quick. Like it came slow because I was grinding, but it came quick because I'm just like, damn, like, you know, like this quick. I have 2 work trucks, you know, like 3 guys under my belt who show up every day. And so I've been riding the wave of like, let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes. Because
I mean, but you're just comfortable.
Yeah.
You
no, it is comfortable. It is comfort.
It's very comfortable, but the winners in business don't stay comfortable. They're always on high alert. You can relax. There's nothing wrong with relaxing and enjoying the fruits of what you created. But guess what? You got to get up and ensure that you stay successful. Because the hardest thing in business is to achieve success and then lose it. And then it's hard to climb back. You know, you got to go through the process again. So you got to have a little fear in the back of your head that something could happen in terms of a legal liability. Something could happen in terms of, you know, tax implication, something that could come and take away what you've earned. Don't wait for that to happen to get your ducks in a row.
Yeah. No, yeah, I know that. I rode the comfort.
Ricardo, man, you're an awesome guy, man. I like you a lot, man. I think you're going to be very, very successful. Even if you don't take my advice, you'll find a way or make a way. But listen, man, the difference between the people that, you know, create a job and own a successful business are getting the boring stuff out of the way and turning shoulds to musts and taking action when it's uncomfortable and not counting the cost.
And like I said, it's not even counting the cost. It's just the fact that I haven't seen anyone. It has to get done. And that's why we're doing these calls, because, you know, you're going to tell me, hey, bro, you're playing the comfort zone. Now let's keep growing.
Bro, here's the deal, dude. If you come back on this call with me and Gusto isn't set up and workers comp isn't set up and you haven't paid for marketing yet and you're not a Dripjobs user, dude, I'm going to be like, dude, we can't talk. Like, we're not there. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I want to give you so much information. I'd love to sit here and talk about how to help you with production and get into hiring and recruiting and leadership. And bro, I love all that stuff, man. But we're sitting here on our second call talking about, well, Ricardo, you got to get your payroll set up. Come on, bro.
Oh yeah, I hear you, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man.
You're
I
welcome.
like I said last time, I knew what I was gonna hear. Let's make this shit happen. Next call is gonna be, how do we take our foreman to
Next
just
call is going to be, I'm going to be excited, man. I'm ready. So please keep me updated. You got this, man. You know, you're going to kill it. Just please get that taken care of so we can get on the next call and I can actually give you some solid stuff.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
All right, my friend. You too.
Hey guys, thanks so much for listening to that business breakthrough. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transition this episode to a testimonial. That's right. So one of our awesome Dripjobs users was kind enough to do a short testimonial for us. I asked him some questions that I'm sure a lot of us have about what Dripjobs is it valuable? So if you would like to sit and listen to this, I'd appreciate it. You can sit, hang around, and hear what one of our very happy clients has to say about Dripjobs for his business.
What's up, everyone? I got my good friend Aaron here, Bounty Painting, who just reinvented himself, as he put it in his own words, in terms of growing his business. He was on a business breakthrough. So if you've heard of him before, it's probably because you listened to his breakthrough session. Dripjobs user, and today he's going to share with us some raw, authentic thoughts. We have not rehearsed this, so it could be bad, it could be good. I don't know. If it's bad, I probably won't post this. If it's good, no, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Aaron, what's up, brother?
How you doing?
Man, I'm great, man. Tell me, man. Tell me your thoughts, man. So you've been using it for now 3 months. You were not a skeptic. You really just went all in because you believed in me, which I appreciate. But again, that doesn't make up for whether the software is good or bad. So tell me your thoughts, man. What has it been doing for you?
Right out of the gate, it follows up. And even if you're good at sales, that is the hardest thing, especially, I mean, if you want to be really successful, you got to get good at cold calling. However, it beats everybody up. And if you've been told no by the same person 2, maybe 3 times, it beats you up. That's just the way humans are. The best salesman I know, it beats you up.
Yep.
Dripjobs does it for you automatically.
Yeah.
One of the first jobs I got, I think I signed up in like October, maybe very early November, and instantly I got a referral off the internet, and I set them up through Dripjobs. It was my very first, and I know it's not this way with everybody, but it was my very first Dripjobs setup. It followed up with them. I got a 5-star review, organic, completely, was not related to him.
Sure.
He loved the communication. I've got several stories like that. You follow up, you give them a proposal, and it's not that I forget about it. I don't have to continue to worry about, all right, did I follow up in a day? Did I follow up? And there's been a couple of times when people are like, hey, leave me alone. I'll let you know when I'm ready. You can disable Dripjobs. It's completely customizable. It pays for itself.
Yeah, I love that, man. And I think, early on, it's like, well, I think that's too much communication. And my argument is, well, here's the deal. It's either you have something doing this or you have to do it. And if you have to do it, then chances are, with how busy you are, you don't do it. And then nobody's happy. So, for anyone thinking that this is too much communication, honestly, do you feel like your customers are bombarded with communication, or do you feel as though it's the right amount? Customers are appreciative, and the average customer, not the outliers who just don't like it, but the average customer, do you think, appreciate the communication?
Yes.
Good.
Absolutely.
That's what I wanted.
Point of view, cold calling is king.
Sure.
You have to do that. It does it for you. Like I said, I'm your customer.
Sure.
It gives me more money. Like, for example, I got an email, and one of my drips is an email saying, hey, we couldn't wait any longer. I got 2 jobs, two $10,000 jobs in the last $10,000 jobs in the last 30 days because of that email.
That's crazy.
Here's the one thing. Anybody looking at Dripjobs, go through and read all the drips, because on the first one of those jobs, I always do an exit interview. Why'd you pick me? How many bids did you get? Yada, yada. And I'm like, well, I got your email. And she said, the customer said, that was your email. I'm like, oh, so I looked,
Wow. Yeah.
but I was glad it happened.
Yeah. Yeah. So in other words, go through it first so you know when the customer responds to you, like what it is that you're doing. Now,
Yeah.
some people think like, all right, well, Dripjobs is like this, communication thing. That's cool. But it's not just that, right? You can create proposals, you can project manage. Like what we're trying to do is create an all-in-one solution for you. In terms of the proposal presentation, we just released an update on the look and feel of it. What do you think of that, man? Is it helping you in terms of showcasing how professional you are based off of how it looks?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You look, that's one of the things I always get in an exit interview. If they've had 3 bids or 2 bids or whatever, my price is usually right in there, closer to the
Sure.
top. What I get my proposals on is professionalism,
Mhm.
the way I communicate, which is all drip jobs. I
Yeah,
don't, it takes all of that off my plate.
sure.
In my business breakthrough in October, November, or whatever it was, I didn't have any employees. I got 4 employees.
Huge.
I'm just now starting to be able to not have to be at the job. I still have to set them up. I don't have a lead
Yeah.
painter,
Oh, you're
um,
killing it, man.
but I don't have to be on the job. A huge part of that is drip jobs.
Wow. Yeah.
Just able to schedule, communicate with my customers, current customers, potential customers. It's for the price point, and I hate to say this to you because I like the price point I'm at. For the price point, and there's no contract. You don't have to sign up for a year. You don't have to sign.
No.
And if you
I
sign up
don't
for
even let anyone do that.
right, it's a no-brainer.
Wow. I
My
mean,
in my
you can't say it any better. Someone told me yesterday they would pay $1,000 per month for it. And I said, easy, buddy.
yeah, slow down.
Slow down,
Slow down.
pal. No, I'm kidding. I love it, and it's awesome. Like in any situation, Aaron, like even me as a painting contractor and the way that I sell, realistically, I want to create more value than you feel like you're going to get. Like, in other words, I want to exceed your expectation. That's how you run your business, right? Like your
Right.
customer pays you X amount of money. And then even though like you could do the bare minimum, it's natural for business owners that care to go a little above and beyond. And it's like, I love that, man, because that's one of my goals is to like wow you. And I think that the barrier is that in the same way, you ready for this? In the same way that when customers interview us as their painters, Aaron, they see the price and they instantly compare it to the people that came
Right.
before them. And it's one of those things where it's like, well, this company came in at, half your price. And it's like, okay, well, Dripjobs is on the higher end, which isn't really that much. I tell people it's 3 gallons of paint a month, right? So you waste your 3 gallons of paint, you could have bought Dripjobs at
Right.
147. But listen, the other estimating and invoicing softwares are $30, $40. And that's one of the barriers of entry. People say, well, Joist is $30 or QuickBooks is $25. And it's
Right.
like, so let me ask you, if you had someone tell you that, what would you say to them to justify the 147 if they went for the advanced plan, which our lowest plan is 97? What would you say to them?
I don't have any short answers. I had a car dealer tell me one time they put new brakes and new rotors on when they did an oil change on a vehicle that I had just purchased. And I went in to pick it up from the oil change and I said, hey, did you get a chance to look at the brakes? And he says, yeah, we put new pads and new rotors on. And I said, not only are you not charging me for it, you weren't going to mention it. And he said, Aaron, here's the deal. He says, if you don't like me, you're going to tell everybody you ever met. If you love me, the flip side of that, you're going to tell a few people when you remember to.
Sure.
You and I and every painter, every contractor out there is in the same boat. The price, like you said, 3 gallons of paint, it's not like it's 10 times the price of your competition. It's a little more than your competition. It is also tailored to you.
Right.
It, to be honest, I couldn't accept credit cards before. It happens seamlessly. To be my reviews, I get more organic leads now because it asks for a review. And at the end of every job in my exit interview, I'm like, all right, you're going to get a link to leave me a review. Please leave me a 5-star review. If not, let me know why. Let me,
Wow.
before,
I
let me know.
guarantee you're getting 90% reviews every single time.
So it is worth that.
Wow.
And it is dedicated to, not dedicated, it's primarily scaled to the painting industry.
It is.
So for 3 gallons of paint a month, as an owner or a decision maker in your company, what's your time worth?
Sure. What's your time worth? That's the good question right there.
What's your time worth? I know
Right.
what I mean. I booked 2 $10,000 jobs because I didn't have to follow up. Let's cut that in half. 2 $5,000 jobs.
Sure.
What's your time worth to follow up on those?
Yep.
To send pictures,
Yep.
to find the pictures, to do all of that monkey business. What's your time?
Wow.
It's easily worth that. Joyce.
Last question. All right. So somebody justifies the expense, right? But here's
Yep.
the other side of this. Man, I got to learn a whole new software, right? I got to figure out how to do it. How easy is the software?
Every single software takes, I hate it because it's a buzzword, a minute. This literally took about a minute. And one of the things that I really appreciate, while I've got you on a live call, I'll say it to your face. Thank you. When you message and have a question, you get a reply. Hey, I screwed up this part of the invoice. All right, I'll fix it. And he sends me a video telling me, all right, here's how you do it. Hey, maybe we should schedule a refresher course.
Let's jump on again. Go over this one again here.
The tech support's there. It's really pretty easy. In fact, I was surprised. We went through my onboarding call and we went through it, and I was really surprised as to how easy I was doing it. It's a little more, it's not more complicated. I'm not as familiar with it when you do an invoice only. If you're a contractor, or if you have to split a job into multiple, you're doing some this week, some 3
Those
weeks.
features are coming soon. So I know what you mean. So no, it's important that you know that, because even me, and the thing is, some people don't, like, people just come into Dripjobs, they're like, oh, I'm like some tech guy. No, I own a painting business and I use this every day. And I run into these things like, okay, well, it rained on Monday, and well, we're not going to go Tuesday and Wednesday, but we got to go back Thursday and Friday. We need a way to schedule those on separate days. So it's on the radar, man. And I love that, man, because the feedback is good. I don't take it personal. I'm like, okay, well, we got to knock that out too.
I didn't mean it. It's an opportunity, I guess.
It is.
It's easy to implement it. If you are not tech savvy and you're using Joyce or QuickBooks now, I got to tell you, I've used QuickBooks. It's way easier than QuickBooks. You will be booking jobs and entering people in 5 minutes.
And it integrates with QuickBooks if you use it for like your accounting and stuff.
Your accounting.
I hate QuickBooks. I am like anti QuickBooks. Even at this stage, with my level of technical acumen, I still can't navigate QuickBooks effectively.
No, it's tough.
It's tough.
One thing that's really nice that Dripjobs gives you as a selling point is you've got your own link, and I put it on my Instagram, my Facebook.
Everyone loves the link, dude.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
One job pays for it for the year. Plus.
Yeah. Yeah, it's huge. Aaron, thank you, my friend. As always, you always bring energy and boost me up, man. Thank you again for your time. Obviously, this, everything was raw. So again, my goal is to get this software in as many people's hands as possible, for the mission and what it's doing. It's freeing your time, it's helping you grow. I mean, what greater purpose is that, man? So thanks again, bro. I appreciate you.
No problem. I appreciate you. Have a great day.
All right, man.